Yaman is a man who has followed his own path, challenging society's expectations. When a person decides not to follow the crowd, they tend to stray from the established norms. Can is not just a famous actor, but a man who has chosen to live by his own rules, making a difference in the entertainment industry. His big break came with the series Erkenci Kuş, which not only became a hit in Turkey but also internationally. However, he did not settle for local success. He decided to move to Italy, learn a new language, and start over. His decisions, such as participating in projects like Sandokan and Viola Come il Mare, were not casual but courageous choices from someone who seeks growth at every stage of his life. His international ambition was not well received by everyone. Many saw him as a threat because he chose not to follow the traditional path of Turkish television. Can chose to become a cultural ambassador and expand his personal brand in Europe rather than stay with local productions. This decision, though risky, allowed him to establish himself as a global figure, but not without criticism. He has been labeled as arrogant or distant, but these judgments are simply misunderstandings about his personality and boundaries. The truth is that Yaman has shown the courage to be authentic in a world that rewards conformity. He is often attacked for being different, but his greatest revolution is showing the world his true self without fear of criticism. He is not just an actor, but a human being who has chosen to be free, even if that means being alone. Despite his fame, Yaman has shown his charitable side. He has been involved in various social causes and has created projects to help the less fortunate. In Italy, he founded a charitable organization and donated part of his earnings to inclusion projects and children's aid. These aspects, although not always highlighted by the media, reflect his true character. Yaman's story is not just about being a famous man, but about someone who has broken barriers, overcome obstacles, and written his own story. He is a man who knows what he wants and is willing to fight for it. In a world full of conformity, he has remained steadfast and proven that sometimes being yourself is the greatest form of success. And despite the criticism along the way, continues to move forward, showing that the courage to be authentic and follow your own principles is what truly defines success. It is common for actors to appear at festivals and galas to promote their careers, but constant headlines about Yaman's presence at international events create the impression of forced glamour. This raises the question of whether Can's projects truly have the expected impact, or if they are simply using public relations strategies to create media moments. On the other hand, Demet follows a different formula. Her projects reach a large audience organically, without the need for big presentations. Her energy and presence on social media, combined with her authenticity, are what really connected her to her audience. The reality of Yaman's career. Yaman has repeatedly praised Demet'S international success, but why does he do this? From the audience's perspective, these praises could be interpreted as a way to highlight his own career through Demet'S achievements. However, there is also the possibility that he is showing a professional camaraderie, valuing Demet'S success without feeling jealous. If he truly values this success, perhaps it would be appropriate for Can to highlight Demet as a rare gem or the Turkish queen, further solidifying their professional relationship. Yaman's future. Yaman's career appears to have declined in terms of international impact, especially when compared to Demet'S global reach. Despite this, his future still has several possibilities. He can return to Turkey and have a triumphant comeback, pursue more ambitious projects in Italy, or even become a global influencer, building his personal brand on social media. Whatever path he chooses, his success will depend on his ability to maintain his authenticity and connect with his audience in a more genuine way, without relying on big presentations and autograph tours. Conclusion. Demet Özdemir has managed to establish herself as a global icon, creating a genuine connection with her audience, which makes her a popular face for brands and producers. As for Yaman, while he has the potential to strengthen his international brand, he must be more strategic in his choices to truly create a global identity. If he truly values Demet's success, he should see it as a sign of professional maturity and true friendship. However, if all of this is just a public relations move, he risks becoming just another pawn in the media game. The lesson all actors seeking lasting success must learn is that it's not enough to do presentations. Behind the scenes, they must build an authentic brand that resonates with their audience. The lesson all actors seeking lasting success must learn is that it's not enough to do presentations. Behind the scenes, they must build an authentic brand that resonates with their audience. Demet has achieved this, and if Yaman follows the same path, it would be the greatest gift to both him and his fans. Demet'S has been one of Turkey's most popular and beloved actresses, and her private life, like that of other celebrities, has been a recurring topic of discussion among her followers. However, what truly stands out about Demet is her ability to keep her private life at a very discreet level, which has in turn generated a lot of speculation. Despite the enormous amount of comments surrounding her relationship with Yaman or her other romantic ties, I believe that ultimately what should matter most is her career and the impact she has in the entertainment world. Over the years, Demet has proven to be a strong, determined woman who is completely dedicated to her work. Her followers, as seen in the comments left on various platforms, often criticize or praise her personal life, but rarely focus on her professional achievements. It's important to remember that, like anyone else, Demet has the right to live her life as she sees fit, without the expectations of others defining her decisions. In this sense, I think many of the criticisms she has received are unnecessary and only reflect how society tends to overly personalize the lives of public figures.